I'm Ryan Milton from TeamFFLEX, and today we're going to be talking about my top 5 suggestions for all you competitors out there for supplements, okay? Bikini, wellness, figure, fit model. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it hard. We're going to talk about these supplements. I'm even going to give you some ideas of what I think you could take for a dose and things like that, so you could literally just go take this, watch this video, and apply this, and probably be getting better results tomorrow. Caveat, I'm not talking about PEDs. I'm not talking about steroids. I don't coach that way. I don't believe in that. I coach naturally. I'm going to give you 5 real deal supplements that I've seen in my career that work for competitors, that produce better results, can help you get better, leaner, stronger, more muscle, whatever you want to do. I promise you. But we're not talking about steroids. So if you came here for steroids, PEDs, go off to any of the other, any of the other coaches out there, because that's not my jam. I coach naturally. That's what I believe in. And, sorry to disappoint you, but I hope you stick around anyway, because I promise if you did, you probably get better results than you think just taking this stuff. All right, let's take a look. Let's dive in. By the way, this was just 5 that, I use frequently. I'm talking about, with competitors, things I think work good. So if you want more, you want like part 2, 5 more, I could go to part 50 if you want with this kind of stuff. Okay, let's get down to business. Commented. Number 1, creatine monohydrate. Okay, so, everybody probably saw that one coming. And you know why? It's because it is probably the most widely studied supplement ever. And it is really the main one that has ever shown any actual real effects. You go to the supplement store and you see, oh, this and that and this and that and whatever, and all these things coming out. And, oh, this came out and it's new and it might do this. And people are taking everything under the sun. And then most of the stuff ends up doing nothing. It's just become, disproved even. It's mainly a lot of just, oh, there's all that and your wallet has shrunk and good luck. I mean, maybe even deal with some negative side effects, but creatine itself, creatine monohydrate, is the real deal and is one of those things that, can be used to enhance your progress immensely. It can boost your muscle volume, your power output, your overall recovery, and even there's a lot indicating it boosts cognitive function now and even hydration status. So it's not just one of those things that's good for bodybuilding. It's good for a lot of things. And, even if you're not a competitor, it's something you could really probably rotate through. I will say a lot of, competitors especially do get a lot of it from their diet, especially if you eat red meat and things like that. You may get a lot, but it's definitely a good idea to supplement it because it's one of the only things that's proven. And, it will enhance your progress all around in the gym. It can make you feel stronger. It can make you have better pumps. It can do a lot of good things for you. And, the cognitive benefits, right? There's a lot of those that go with that it correlates to every area of your life, not just what you're doing in the gym. So it's worth checking out for sure. Creatine monohydrate is what I'm talking about. Do not go get one of them. Like you go to the supplement store, you pull the thing up and it says creatine, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what any of that is, when you're looking at it, because they are making it. They're making it up. It's crazy stuff. They're making it, and combining it with whatever. Don't do that. Creatine monohydrate, get high quality. Don't get the $4, $8 tub at Walmart. It's not going to serve you. It's not going to be better. You will deal with side effects from it, right? One of those being probably water retention, things like that from junk creatine. That won't happen if you have good creatine, especially once your body gets used to it, right? So, it's really good for pretty much everyone. It's great for women. Women worry about that. Isn't that just for gym bros? No, it's not. It's great for women. It's great for everybody. It's a good thing that you should be considering to take. And I recommend 3 to 5 grams per day, 3 to 5 grams per day, depending, what you're trying to do and seeing how you feel, obviously. And, obviously if you have health issues, things like this, things you need to be concerned about, do not take any of this into consideration, any of my dosing recommendations. Instead, say, hey, I watched a guy on YouTube that said creatine might be a good idea. Take that to your doctor, ask him, say, hey, what should I do? What can I take? How should I do that? Because I'm not pretending to be the expert on your personal health if you have issues here. Okay, the next one, number 2, essential amino acids, okay, EAAs. As it may be said, these are good for muscle protein synthesis. This means, you're basically going to be able to synthesize more protein, good for making gains. It's great for preventing muscle loss and stuff like that during fasted cardio or cutting phases where you might have a higher chance of losing muscle. So all you competitors out there trying to cut, we all know that when you go on a cut, you go on a diet, you're in a deficit, any of that, it is one of those situations where you can easily be burning muscle. And that's not what you want to be doing. You want to make sure you're going to preserve all the muscle you make, because if you burn that muscle it's going to be a problem, right? So it's one of those things where it's definitely beneficial, and it can actually help preserve, lean muscle mass. It's not a BCAA. Note that. A lot of competitors be sipping on them BCAAs all day. We're talking about EAAs. That's a whole different thing. They got all 9 amino acids, and they've literally proved that it will preserve lean muscle mass, right? So 10 grams intra-workout between meals when protein is low, calories are low. These things are good ideas in general, right? It's one of those things. It's not one that you need to like go throw endless amounts of money at, but if you are dieting and you are worried about muscle loss, or maybe you're doing something else that you'd be worried about that, it's a good idea in general to kind of throw it in there. It's also can help with some hunger cues. I do find that with some people that they get hungry and they get one of these, get a little bit of EAA going, boom, hunger's gone for whatever reason. So that is beneficial. Number 3, L-citrulline, okay, malate. Important. Note that L-citrulline malate, because again, that's one of those things you see the L-citrulline, it's 50 different versions. People are making things up and putting it on labels, okay? This works because it increases blood flow, it reduces fatigue, and it boosts muscle pumps. So it basically gives you a better mind-muscle connection, faster recovery, and a lot of times can even give you a little bit of energy for whatever you're doing, if it's cardio, if it's training, whatever it is. And doesn't that sound like something helpful? Anybody who's been in prep, anybody who's done competitions long enough, workouts, they're hard. The cardio, it's hard. The dieting's hard. Well, you have a little cheat sheet with a little citrulline malate there, L-citrulline malate, that will, help you basically be able to have just maybe a little bit of an edge in the gym, in your workouts and everything else. So it basically supports your nitric oxide production, nitric oxide production without the crash or any that you might get from caffeine. A lot of competitors use a lot of caffeine when they're on prep. They're throwing down pre-workouts or having a lot of coffee. They're having energy drinks, whatever. This can actually give you a little bit of energy without any of that. So might be a unique advantage. 6 to 8 grams. Really good pre-workout, pretty much, or pre-fasted cardio, or pre-cardio in general. Wherever you need a little bit of that boost, a little bit of that energy, it can be good. And it also may help you burn a little bit extra body fat. So it's definitely worth considering. Now, as we move down the line here, we're going to look a little bit more into, the health and wellness type of a vibe here where these things do matter. So omega-3s, high EPA/DHA fish oil. Okay. So this works because it reduces your inflammation, supports joint health, improves your mood, your fat metabolism. That's just really, really critical stuff for general function of human beings, but also definitely for, guess what, you competitors out there, right? You're trying to do great on stage. You want to be training hard. You want to be doing all this. This is what's going to give you the ability to recover better from, high volume training and everything else. It's really, really beneficial. It helps a lot. It helps you burn more fat. It's good for everything. It's like one of those, it's a non-negotiable in a lot of ways that you need to be having it. It's, again, things you can get from your diet, but a lot don't. A lot of people don't eat enough of that to even be able to get it. So, it's one of those things you want to look at. It may also even improve your insulin sensitivity, which means you can burn more fat on prep just by taking that. So it's, again, one of those things you want to consider. 1.5 to 3 grams combined EPA/DHA daily is a good recommendation. No specific time. Take it whenever you want. Throw it with a meal. All that's good. Boom, done. And that's one of those things that, again, huge advantage, and it's being just slept on. A lot of people don't consider it. A lot of people don't take it in, and that's one of those things you're missing out on that could enhance your prep results. One more for the day, and then again, if you want me to do more, I could go all day. I could be here all day. I've been here for a while doing some videos, so if you're new here, subscribe. Plenty more is coming. The last one I want to talk about, vitamin D3 and K2. So you may have been seeing some stir and buzz about this, but it's really good because it supports your hormone regulation, your bone density, your immune health, your fat metabolism, and it's very low. It's common for competitors to be low in general because they're doing indoor heavy gym sessions. They're out, you're not getting enough sunlight doing these things that are going to get you in those spots, so on and so forth, that it's not going to boost it. And again, you have a hard time getting it from diet. So you really should probably be supplementing it, and it's going to help with a lot of things, your overall health, your function, your wellness, but also your prep. It gives you an advantage. And that's one of those things that is really, really good. So it's one of those things you do not want to leave out of your prep, and you want to probably just take every day, no matter who you are. Even if you got, call your mom, tell her to take it. Even if you're not on prep, she's not on prep doing that, right? Because it's one of those things you should probably be having. So dosing, about 2,000, 5,000 IU/a day is probably going to be the best way to go about it, right? And that's going to be one of those things that can really help you. Just D3, K2. Don't leave it off the table. And a lot of people are missing out on it, right? And that's the thing. You want to make sure you have that. You want to make sure you're getting that and have it involved. Again, though, caveat, if you have health issues or anything else, revisit this with your doctor. Say, hey, I watched a guy on YouTube, told me to take all these things in this amount. What do you think? See what they say for you, okay? Because these are general recommendations. These things definitely do enhance your prep, and they definitely work. But overall, you would not want to be going into a spot where you're risking anything, and there's a risk with everything you take all the time, right? As I always say, you should try to get most of these benefits from food, most of these things from food. These are all things you actually pretty much can get from food, but a lot of people still miss it. A lot of people are avoiding it. Or if you're dieting hard, you're training hard, you might need a little bit extra to support the system and to get there. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. If you want more videos on this, drop it down below, comment. Thanks for watching. Coach Ryan is out.